So we just went through Molly's story, and I heard a cat. I definitely heard a cat. The other creepy thing is, here's an octopus on Molly's bed.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah, it's the cat or the octopus, because there's a cat right outside the window. Where'd it go? Did it just fly away? Okay, so now all of this is new for me. I have not played any of this.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So the cat was named after the child that had passed away. Oh man, this room is creepy. Wait, what does that say? Built 1937 Sven Finch. I wonder if they added on to the house. That's why it's so big, because they added on over time.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
So that's why we took a boat, because this is on an island.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Yeah, I mean, spreading rumors like that probably isn't the best. Oh, look at this portrait. Who is that of?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Wow. So she never finished it.
Her room was like a museum.
Wait a minute, this is where the book is supposed to go. Oh, we're going to look through like one of those like kaleidoscope things, I bet you. Well, before we do anything else, there's a shark. That's a cool callback to what we
When
just
Edie told
were.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's what I saw in the damn pond outside. It was a dragon slide. All right, let's check out, or this is Odin, 1880 to 1937. So he died the year Molly was born.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse.
Sorry about that.
His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Can I actually go backwards? No, I can't go backwards. Sorry about that. I fast-forwarded accidentally.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, so the house was actually a boat. That makes sense.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay, so Molly was Edie and Sven's baby, and Odin was the grandfather.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Which I bet you is out behind the house. That's what I saw.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And there's Sven building it. Okay, so that first reel was, for 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Yep, that was it. Okay, so that's all we get from that.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Interesting. Okay, so I thought we were going to go like right along the branch, but actually we're going to be skipping around. So that was actually a pretty short story. The game was only like $20, so I know it's not going to be like a super, super long game. But I'm not sure exactly how long it actually is.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, wait, now we're in the bathroom. This was where... What was that baby's name? Gregory. This is where Gregory's name was on the door.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I was gonna say I'm not a fan of it. It almost looks like strips of like baseball chewers bubble gum. It just looks like the room is lined with that, or just like a bunch of pink confetti. Mount Rainier. Oh, there's a book. Mount Rainier National Park. Huh. I wonder if we're going to be traveling there. Does this key work on everything? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. That's not a title that leaves a lot to the imagination.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
Wait.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Now that is cool. So every time there's like a book that's like padlocked, it's probably going to be a secret passageway. Now that is awesome. Whoever built this house.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Man, this house is cool. So this is like an old like photo studio area. Sam's area. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died September 23rd, 1961. So that's right. Calvin died, and then Sam had to live with his dead brother in their room together. Oh, there's a deer. I saw that deer. Maybe not that deer, but you know what I mean. Where the hell am I going? I'm in the walls. Wait a minute. This goes right back out to, yeah, their room. Ooh. That's not creepy at all. Okay, so Calvin was the one that died, so this was all his stuff. And they have, one of those things called, like, the ropes that, like, you know, section off places where people can't go for his stuff.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
What is going on here? We're going into Calvin's little command center. We're going into outer space, aren't we? That's cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Wait a minute. We're on a swing set and we got a broken foot. Oh man, I love swing sets.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Man, he really didn't like mushrooms. Although I don't either, so.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Oh, don't even tell me the swing's gonna break and we're gonna go over the edge.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, we're gonna fly, aren't we?
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Wait a minute. Here we go!
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh wait, we're gonna swing around the branch. Oh, we're so close. I wonder if we're Sam or Calvin right now.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I think this is Calvin. Oh boy. We're going around forwards.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh boy. This is it.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
How is that even possible? I'd just fall right down because the chains aren't supporting me.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
This is it. This is it.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I better be able to go around this damn swing set. Yup, there we go.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That is awesome. Man! That was cool.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Man, Calvin, he did it. That's how I want to remember him, too. What a trooper.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So I don't know if Calvin and Sam were twins, because he said he never liked to talk about his twin again. So if he kind of joined the army and ran off, that would kind of make sense. Alright, what do we have here? We got a caterpillar. No way! We gotta pull the lever. Or this handle. Whatever this is. Oh, it's just a slidey uppy thingy. This house is so cool. Man,
The
this is
passages
awesome.
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Wait, so I know I'm gonna have to go there, but can I open this? Oh, I can. I don't want to go there yet. I think we're gonna have to get out there eventually. This was Milton's room? Or Barbara? What? Whose room is this?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
That's Bigfoot. Playing with a little girl. He's giving her a flower. How's it? Am I missing something here? So this was...
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, if she only had that one, big hit or not a very fulfilled career.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Fine. Whoa.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
This is like Scooby-Doo. I love it.
She reached for the music box.
Oh, this is me reaching for it within the comic book. How's it even possible?
She wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
There's 2 keys? Oh, man. I hear this is like Jason music.
She
What?
found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Use it as a weapon. Oh, there's a bloody handprint. Yes, I am using it as a weapon. All right, I gotta make at least one of these. Oh, okay. Go in the hole. No, stay on the table. No. Okay. I've got to make at least one. Oh. Okay, that went off the table. Oh, okay, last one. Number 10. You gotta go in. It's going in. It's going in! Yes! Clear the table. I knew that there would be a trophy for that. Oh, man, look how creepy this place looks. I like the comic book motif, too. All right, let's go in there. Oh, my God. What kind of room is
The
this?
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Yeah, why is that always the case? Why is it like it was the anniversary of some event and that's you know, coincidental in them wreaking havoc tonight or something like that? Come here. Are these guys going to be wearing pumpkin masks? Oh. We're going out this door.
Fridge rattled and grew still.
What the hell? It's going to be Rick in the fridge.
Oh dear.
Didn't scare me. Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
His crutch.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
What the hell
But
kind of
if
story
a
is
trick,
this?
We're dead, Walter.
Oh man, now something's gonna be going on with this. Wait, can I climb? Oh, I thought that ladder went all the way up. So this is like a Halloween spooktacular story within a walking simulator. Where I... Alright, that's a roller skate. This is all gonna be a troll, isn't it? Like... He's gonna be trolling me too. Oh, Walter's room. You better not.
Walter, are you there?
Get this out of here.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
No.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
What the hell? There's actually a killer.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Yeah, we gotta go through this.
She played her part beautifully.
What the hell is happening? So now we're in Molly's room. Can I close that behind me? Where am I going? What is
She
it?
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Alright, so...
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him then. Oh, he tripped on the roller skate.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, it's not over yet. Fool's gonna get hit with another crutch shot upside the head. You've heard of nut shots with a crutch? Well, this is a headshot with a crutch. Why can't I run? He's not gonna be there anymore.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
What the hell is going on? This is some kind of twisty-turny Halloween story.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
It's a surprise party.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. It's for her.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Should have seen it coming.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Horrible pun. Crazy story with twists and turns. Just when you thought it was bad, it was good. Then it was bad again. Then it was good. Then it was bad. And it just kept going back and forth. What the hell? Man,
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was a good story. It's going to be tough to top Barbara's story. Because the Odin, the Odin one wasn't a story. Molly I had already played, so I knew what to expect. Calvin's really wasn't a story. It was just a kid that, went around a swing set and went flying off into the ocean. Barbara, that's going to be a good story. That's a good story.